Hello everybody, I'm Dragoon and welcome to a review of the MLP CCG Rock and Rave set of the new cards. We got a grand total of 16 new cards in the Rock and Rave set that recently released. It kind of went a little bit over my head, and this might be a little bit late to the party, you could say. I should have recorded this a lot sooner, but Legends of Equestria happened and everybody was playing that. And needless to say, a lot of people's lives got delayed because of it. So, let's get started with, of course, the new mains that everybody's talking about, or everybody should be talking about. It's DJ Pawn 3 and Mod Pie. I will start off with DJ Pawn 3 right here, or the party starter. Her start side is, of course, she has only one power. She has a home limit of 3, and when you draw your third card during a turn, shuffle your deck and turn this card over. Which is very easy to do with, of course, let's get this party started, which lets you draw 3 cards in your main phase. But after you do that, her boosted side is, of course, 3 power. She has a home limit of 4, but during the main phase, you can exhaust this card to draw a card. And then at the start of your score phase, if this card is with at least 3 of your friends, you can ready it, or ready this card. So basically, it's just a big draw power deck. A lot of pink cards have draw power nowadays, and this is just gonna be. I guess it could be a fast deck. Like I'm not that good at like deck building yet, but and who knows? Maybe when I get my hands on DJ Pawn 3, I can. See what kind of draw deck would be. Maybe like a pink and orange. Maybe. Hey, speaking of orange, we got Mod Pie, who's actually a very competent starter for anybody who wants to look at orange as a main as your main color, because in the past Applejack has like not really been doing it, which is a shame because she is really my favorite as a character. But let's look at Mod Pie here. It's Mod Pie Rockin'. She has a home limit of 3, and at the end of your main phase, if you have a friend and a resource, turn this card over. So, it's gonna be a sort of resource deck, but a resource like any like orange resources. They're okay, I think. I think the hard hat is probably the best one, but I'm not too sure. But you don't have to play just orange resources. I guess you can play like white resources. Some of them are the best. Like Marvelous Chapeau is really good. But when Mod Pie is boosted, she gets a home limit of 4, and she gets +1 power for each card type in your discard pile. Which we have several card types. There's friend, events, and then resources, and then there's, I think villains would count, or troublemakers. So she'd get a total of like +4, so she can become pretty powerful if you have the right discard outlet, which is great. Because I think there's like a new, it's not in this set, but, or maybe I'm thinking of something else. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about a card that discards it. Maybe it's in the set. We'll see. I haven't really got a good look at this set anyway. But we get a new rarity main, Mover Shaker. At the start, it says, home limit 3, when you confront this card's problem with at least 2 other generosity friends, white friends, turn this card over, and when she's boosted, her only effect is your opponent pays +1 to play events. So she just makes it a whole lot harder to play events. So if you play like an event-heavy deck, like the Luna deck that I ran in past videos, this main just makes them cost more, so. But here we go, we have another new Princess Luna. Princess Luna, the party's over! When you win a face-off involving this card, turn this card over. That's kind of like... It's kind of like the Twilight Sparkle from the premiere set. I can't remember her subtitle. But it's kind of the same condition when you win a face-off. But this one is involving her, so she has to be in the face-off. But when she's boosted, opposing characters here have -1 power during problem face-off. So it's basically the same effect as the judge. Oh my god, I can't remember her name. Why? It escapes me at the moment, but the judge, you know, the one that gets -1 during problem face-off. So, yeah, she's okay. I probably wouldn't use her, but like in the lunar deck that I ran, but it's nice, and I like the stills from it. Then of course we have new friends for all the colors. We get one new friend for each color. First for orange we have Apple Strudel, well aged. He costs 3 and 2. He has 2 power. Or he's an Elder, which could come in handy sometime in the future. I don't know. They might do something with Elder decks. I don't know. They could do whatever. His effect is on reaction. After an opponent moves a character to this card's problem, you can pay 1 to exhaust that character. Or so you can delay them from solving problems. I don't think he's too worth it, but I could be wrong. He could, you know, any of these cards could be the best card in the game. Who knows? We have a new Octavia. We have Sweet Symphony. Costs 3 and 3. Only has 2 power, but when you confront this card's problem, if your opponent controls more characters here than you may exhaust this card to score a point. Right, so more point increases for the generosity decks. Like it's a nice mechanic, and it gives you, you know, anything for more points really. For pink we have Berry Punch, All Night Partier. We know how drunk she can get. She costs 2 and 1. She has 2 power, so she's kind of good. When this card enters play, you may draw a card, and when you confront this card's problem, you may exhaust this card to draw a card. So she gives you draw power. Or so she works in tandem with the DJ Pawn 3. Although she doesn't have a ready means of getting ready before the score phase. But other than that, she's okay. Then we have Twinkle Shine Overachiever. She costs 3 and 1. She has 3 power, so it's pretty good. And when you have at least 3 cards in your hand, this card has +1 power, so she could be a 4. Oh, she's alright. Then we have some events, which are basically just the color boosters, as I like to call them. Which we have, it's elementary for pink and purple, excuse me. And then we have Rock Solid Fashion, and for white and orange. Right, and then next we get 2 new troublemakers, which are they're both pretty good, but I'll talk about that after the video, in a second. We have Diamond Dogs, which is just a standard troublemaker with 4 power to beat it, and then when this card is defeated, gain 2. So it's a really great card. They get 1 point, but you get 2 action tokens. So it's really great. Hell, this might be a standard troublemaker to run. I'm just saying. Then we have Quarry Eels for 4 power, but it gives you 2 points. So I don't know if it would be worth it just for something so weak, really. But opponents have to pay +1 to move characters to this card's problem, so it restricts on moving. Kind of forces the opponent to play instead of move. But I think Diamond Dog is much better. It gives you action token boosts. But then, of course, we have 4 new problems. Our first one is Secret Mission for pink and purple. 6 for your opponent to solve, and it says players need +1 of any color to confront this card's problem for each of their opponent's friends here. You can have some big face-offs here. If you can. Because it's just based on the number of friends. So like a yellow swarm deck would naturally have just a lot, like at least 2 to 3 friends here, so you need +2 to 3 on your end. So it's really double-sided, so I don't know if I would play it. This one on the other hand is actually pretty good. Which pinkie is which? When your opponent's character is moved from this problem, you may draw a card. You can see the requirements on there, and the bonuses for each of these are too. So, it's kind of good. It's a lot better, I think, because it just says when an opponent's character. It is double-sided, but I mean, giving everybody +1. It's the same. It's almost the same effect as Meanie Pants, where just each player draws a card. That's just it. It's not too bad. Then we have Timber for orange and white. At the start of the problem face-off of A, each player chooses a character involved in the face-off. Those characters have +2 power until the end of the face-off. So, again, it's double-edged. Nobody has like a clear advantage. It's just two extra power. And then we have Trade Dispute. The player with the most friends here can't move friends to this problem. It's good for strategy. Oh, look, down here it says Lady Justice. That's her name. The judge. Lady Justice is the judge. I was thinking her name was Judge something. Her subtitle is like Judge, Jury, and Executioner, so... Yeah, I didn't really look at this set, like, too heavily. I just knew about the mains. I knew about these cards, but I didn't know about all of them. But, I think this set is pretty... Or, this kind of... I just call it like a tiny set boost, I guess you could say. Hey, it's nice. I don't think orange is where it really should be. Modify is in the right direction. I think it should be... I think orange should be the power deck. I really think it should be. So anything that gives them +1, or plus whatever, is pretty much worth it. Although, you do find a lot of +1s in yellow cards because of Caretaker, so I guess yellow has that covered. So it's whatever's left over for orange. But I think orange really needs more of that. So that is my video about the Rock and Rave new cards. Tell me what you think in the comments below the video. Oh, and I guess right now would be a good announcement. I'm not going to have any more videos for the week yet again, which I do truly apologize. It's just, now I've been busy, and it's really close. It's kind of close to my birthday. I've been planning my birthday party for just a little while. Nothing too fancy, really. And not saying I have to have one, but... you know. Oh, or maybe you don't. Oh, so, hopefully I can get some more stuff recorded into the future. Or if not, I'd be more than happy just, like, uploading a couple of videos. Like, I might do, like, bursts of videos every once in a while, but... you know, and I'm trying to work on streaming some on like more platforms like video game streams. Don't take this as confirmed, but I really want to do something like a Halloween stream thing where I play like horror games on PlayStation 4, because there's actually some good ones on the PlayStation 4, like Outlast. I recently heard of PT, which is godly scary. I just saw some videos of it, and it's like, oh my lord. And then, I don't know if anybody would be interested, but I'm planning on getting The Last of Us remastered, or maybe, like, stream some of that. And I wouldn't have any way to, like, post it onto YouTube, but, I'm experimenting with some ways. But, I'll put more information out in the future if I'm gonna do that. And you can tell me in the comments below if you're interested in anything like that, in anything like a stream format. I know I stream here and there just sometimes, but it's always been through live stream. And so, reiterating, post what you think in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. So, see you guys later.